Now that we've been going steady for a while and we're talking about marriage, I have 15 tips here for you on how to be a good wife. Here in my hand, I have an article from a 1955 magazine called Housekeeping Monthly, and this is the Good Wife's Guide. It's 15 tips on how to be a good wife, and today we're gonna have Mai, a Mexican, reacting to what she thinks of these tips.
It seems super interesting to me that even though I think at 1955 they had a lot of rules for everything, and actually here in Mexico stays a little bit similar to what it was in the US at that time, because now a lot of women, obviously they have their jobs. It's not the majority. I know many women like about my age, I'm 32, and also older and younger, that they still have the idea to stay home and take care of the house and take care of the kids.
And what I think makes this interesting is that today in Mexico, it's similar to how it was in the 1950s in the US. Okay, Bunny, now that we've been going steady for a while and we're talking about marriage, I have 15 tips here for you on how to be a good wife.
Okay.
Okay, tip number 1 is when I get home from work, have dinner ready. Plan ahead, even the night before, to have a delicious meal ready on time for my return. This is a way of letting me know that you are thinking about me and are concerned about my needs. I'm hungry when I get home, and the prospect of a good meal is part of the warm welcome I need.
Dang, I'm confused. I mean, yes, but no. I can cook a meal for you because to me cooking, it's another way of demonstrating love, and obviously that you take care of your partner. But investing so much time and energy planning the meal, I don't think so. I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, it's like a 50-50. 50 agree because I love cooking for you, but another 50 it's like, no, I don't agree 100%, sorry.
Tip number 2, prepare yourself. Take 15 minutes to rest so you'll be refreshed when I arrive. Touch up your makeup, put a ribbon in your hair, and be fresh looking.
I mean, that's a good idea because most of the time we are not used to rest. Sometimes when you are dedicated to home, it's like work, 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 and you forget about yourself. And that one, it mentioning about taking care of yourself and resting and take time to feel beautiful. However, I don't feel that it's correct to like rest and take time to feel beautiful for somebody else. I think it should be something to be done for me, and because it makes me happy, and obviously because we deserve some kind of rest and things like that. About the ribbon, I'm not sure. I don't like ribbons, but I can definitely take a rest.
Hey Bunny, can you put my coat over there on the coat rack, please? My third tip for you is to be a little gay and a little more interesting for me. My boring day may need a lift, and one of your duties is to provide it.
No, thank you. I mean, yeah, you have to be happy and joyful and everything for yourself, but this is all like I have to look for what you want and not for what I need and what I want, so no. Thank you.
My fourth tip for you is clear away the clutter. Make one last trip through the main part of the house just before I arrive, and run a dust cloth over the tables.
I don't like that because I don't understand it. What does that mean?
Clear away the clutter means pick up the blanket, put the pillow in its place.
So everything
and then
in
dust.
order.
Dust the tables.
No. Next. I mean, I love having everything in order. Obviously, I'm a little bit obsessed with order, but it's not like, oh, he's gonna arrive in 15 minutes, run and do everything and put everything in order. Once again, it's like,
don't forget your makeup.
No. No, okay, no. It's contradictory, you know, because before you were saying about having a rest, and I was like, put everything in order. So I obviously will take the rule number 2 on having a rest.
Okay, my fifth tip for you is during the cooler months of the year, you should prepare and light a fire for me to unwind by. I will feel like I have reached a haven of rest and order, and it will give you a lift too. After all, catering to my comfort will provide you with immense personal satisfaction.
No comments. No, that's too much. It's overwhelming. How those women in the US used to do that. Just don't get it. It's so absurd. No, next.
My sixth tip for you.
I'm scared.
Minimize all noise. At the time of my arrival, eliminate all noise of the washer, dryer, or vacuum, and encourage the children to be quiet.
I know. I mean, that's so freaking absurd. Oh my gosh, no.
All of your housekeeping duties should be done by the time I arrive.
I mean, yes and no. It's so absurd. Obviously, it's like I like cleaning in the morning because it's easier and because I think I don't like disturbing the neighbors with the sound of the washing machine or whatever. But like, what if I can't finish, or what if I'm doing something else for myself and I don't have time? So now I can't do it because I have to keep everything silent for you. No, forget it. Next.
Tip number 7, be happy to see me.
Yeah, depends. I mean,
I've been working hard all day.
I've been working hard too. I can't be happy all the time either. So, yeah, I can be happy, but not 100% of the time. I think that's impossible. It would be a very fake happiness. Obviously, I'm happy to be with you. I'm happy to see you. But what if I'm struggling with something? I have the right to feel it and to let you know about it. So that would be a no. At least not 100% of the time.
My 8th tip for you is to greet me with a warm smile and show sincerity in your desire to please me.
No. No.
I feel like I'm getting a lot of no's here.
It's because everything it's about her pleasing him. And that's too much. That's overwhelming. That's horrible. And
Well, next it will be the husband's responsibilities, and it'll be like, provide an allowance every week for her to go out shopping.
okay, that changed. But I mean, no. In my modern mind or whatever, and even though I don't have a very modern mind, I'm kind of old-fashioned, but it's so overwhelming. I mean, just hearing you say that, it's like you're not having a wife. It's more like a slave or something like that. It's horrible.
Well, hopefully tip number 9 will make you happy. My 9th tip for you is to listen to me. You may have a dozen important things to tell me, but the moment of my arrival is not the time. Let me talk first. Remember, my topics of conversation are more important than yours.
No! I can do that. I mean, if I were, no, I would have never ever got married with those rules. Are horrible. No, bye. Oh, my heart is breaking. No. I'm glad you're not happy. Okay, just finish with this torture now.
My 10th tip for you. Don't greet me with complaints and problems.
So it's more about that fake happiness, right? So no.
Oh, not necessarily. I think this could mean that at first when I come home, you don't start off with complaints and problems. You start off like with a nice warm welcome. Hi honey, nice to see you. How was your day at work?
The nice welcome, it's fine for me, but if that involves not talking to you about problems and my feelings, then there's a no.
Tip number 11. So you've spent all day preparing dinner for us. This tip is to don't complain if I'm late for dinner or even if I stay out all night. Count this as minor compared to what I might have gone through at work.
Yes, I probably can do about the no complaint, but I'm gonna lock the house and you can sleep outside. As easy as that, so I won't complain.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's fair, I think. So, but what a horrible thing. Like, men can do whatever they want, and you are not allowed to feel whatever you feel. And even though it took some effort for me or for the other women, like to get ready, especially now that I know all the past rules, and then as simple as like the men can just not arrive home, not telling her anything, and wow, that's horrible, it's so painful. I really don't understand how marriages survive at the time. Well, just because they had to, I think.
Tip number 12, make me comfortable. Have me lean back in a comfortable chair or lie me down in the bedroom and have a cool or warm drink ready for me.
Can't you do it for yourself?
I've been working all day, remember?
Me too! No! I can do that because it's another way of showing affection, but not that I have to.
Yeah.
I can, but I don't feel that I have to do something, so I'm the perfect wife or I'm the perfect girlfriend, because that's horrible. So, no, tengo miedo.
Tip number 13, love. Arrange my pillows and offer to take off my shoes. But also speak in a low, soothing, and pleasant voice.
I have already a pleasant voice. Just kidding. No! Yeah. I feel so much cringe to all those roles. Yeah, it's not the good wife's guide, it's like the good slave guide or something like that. It's horrible. No, I'm for the first time in my life, I'm so tired of saying no to you, but it's horrible.
Okay, my 14th tip for you.
Okay, let's end it with this.
No, there's 15 tips.
Yeah, but we're almost done.
Don't ask me questions about my actions or question my judgment or integrity. Remember, I am the master of the house, and as such will always exercise my will with fairness and truthfulness. You have no right to question me.
Read my face. No. No. I really feel super sad after knowing all those rules, because it makes sense that obviously it was the way it was at that time, not only in the US but also here in Mexico. And I still know that many of those rules, especially at the further communities, where like they still have a lot of old tradition,
like in the smaller
that still
towns
happens,
and stuff.
And it's horrible, because when you were reading it, I was like, no, I just can't do that.
Yeah, I could feel you like.
It was horrible. There's no love there. There's no like empathy. There's nothing there. just the woman pleasing the man. And that's horrible, but again, unfortunately, it's the way it is. It just makes me think that obviously some of those rules, like basically it's some kind related with the machismo, like the man always pleasing the husband, or in this case the sisters and mothers pleasing the men all the time. And obviously, yeah, this still happens in Mexico, and it's horrible. I mean, it makes me feel so sad. I was never in that position, but it's so frustrating, and I can understand nowadays how or why there's so much suffering and pain and everything generation by generation with our grandmothers and great grandmothers, because obviously they didn't have that right to speak, to feel, to think, to anything. And yeah, just living for somebody else, it's the worst that you can do to somebody else. So yeah, it makes me just think about so many things, and that's definitely absurd. I don't accept it at all. And but on the other hand, it's helping me to understand like how that people used to live, and obviously that's something that I don't want for me.
And my final tip for you, Bunny, is a good wife always knows her place.
I perfectly know that that rule is not written in a good way, like, because obviously everybody should know the place you're in, like your worth and everything. But I perfectly know that that rule it's talking about knowing that what you should be doing and what you shouldn't. And once again, that implies like women here and men here. So, and there's no possible way that can be different. So it's horrible again.
Okay, so it seems like some of my rules, not my rules for clarity.
Yeah.
Some you partially agree with, and then there's others that are like, oh my God. Like I couldn't even read some of those with a straight face. But yeah, how do you feel overall about those rules of how to be a good wife?
Again, I hate them. But on the other hand, it makes me feel so blessed and so thankful for living here, like living the present. And obviously, I'm also thankful that you are not that kind of man. Because again, as I said before, there are some men, again, it's just a minor part of it. Like nowadays, they expect to be treated that way. And I think
Like
maybe
here-
not just
here
here
in
in
Mexico?
Mexico, maybe somewhere, but yeah, I'm talking about Mexico. So I'm glad that you're not that kind of guy, because that's horrible. I'm glad that I can be free all the time to express myself, to do whatever I want, to like follow my dreams, and you're always encouraging me to do it. And also I don't feel that I need to do something to be the perfect girlfriend or wife or whatever. I don't even have to do anything to be perfect. So it's
Well, it's actually 1 o'clock, so you better head to the kitchen and start making dinner.